The old man sat by the fire, his weathered hands resting on his knees. His grandson sat beside him, his eyes full of curiosity, waiting for wisdom to be spoken. The night was quiet, save for the distant howl of a wolf echoing through the valley. The old man gazed into the flames and spoke, his voice low and steady. "Inside every person there is a battle," he said, "a battle between two wolves." The boy frowned, tilting his head. "Two wolves?" The elder nodded. "One is evil, it is anger, envy, greed, arrogance, resentment, lies, and ego. It thrives on fear and hatred. The other wolf is good, it is love, kindness, humility, peace, generosity, truth, and compassion. These two wolves fight within you, within me, within every human being." The boy thought for a moment, then asked, "Which wolf wins?" The old man smiled gently and said, "The one you feed." The fire crackled between them, casting flickering shadows on their faces. The boy sat in deep thought, replaying his grandfather's words. How often do we feel this battle inside us, that moment when anger rises, when envy creeps in, when fear whispers in our ears, that urge to lash out, to hold a grudge, to be consumed by our own self-doubt. That is the voice of the dark wolf. It is always there, waiting, hungry. But then there is the other voice. The voice that urges patience when frustration builds. The one that encourages us to forgive when resentment burns. The voice that pushes us to choose love over hate. That is the voice of the light wolf. Every day, in every moment, we make a choice. Every thought, every word, every action feeds one of these wolves. Picture a moment of anger. When someone insults you, when something doesn't go your way, when the world feels unfair. The dark wolf is quick to react. It tells you to strike back, to hold on to bitterness, to let that anger consume you. And if you feed it, it grows stronger. Now picture that same moment, but instead of anger, you choose understanding. You choose to let go. You choose patience. You choose to respond with love rather than react with rage. In that instant, you have fed the light wolf. The battle is not always loud. It happens in the quiet moments when we judge others in our minds, when we assume the worst, when we let fear make our decisions. And the more we give in, the stronger the dark wolf becomes. But the good wolf is always there, waiting. It does not demand attention. It does not force itself upon us. It simply exists, ready to be nurtured, ready to grow. Feeding the good wolf is not about being perfect. It is about making small choices every day. It is in choosing gratitude when bitterness tempts us. It is in choosing to listen when we'd rather argue. It is in lifting others up instead of tearing them down. It is in how we treat strangers, how we handle failure, how we speak to ourselves in moments of weakness. The battle never truly ends. There will always be temptations. There will always be moments of doubt. The dark wolf does not disappear, but neither does the light one. Which wolf wins? The one you feed. This is the lesson of the two wolves, a lesson of self-awareness, a lesson of responsibility, a lesson of choice. So, as you go about your day, ask yourself, which wolf are you feeding?